Why Ronaldo has better statistics playing for Portugal compared to Messi playing for Argentina. And that's in the environment where Messi has much better ratios per game on goals and assists in his entire career when we compare them. If you don't believe me, let me show you something. If you look at just this season, Messi scored 14 goals, 2 assists, which is 16 points together, compared to Ronaldo's 5 goals and 1 assist, which is 6. 16-6. Okay, it's early in the season. Let's look at the all-time stats. 579 goals, Messi, 233 assists, compared to Ronaldo 612 and 200. But Messi has significantly less games played in his life on the level of Barcelona and international games for Argentina. 740 compared to 869, which is 155 games less. Therefore, his ratios are better in goal terms and assists. So let's take that for granted. Assists, Messi is better than Ronaldo. Even with significantly less games, he has more assists, 233 compared to 200. On goals, if we stop their careers today, Ronaldo has a higher number of goals, and if they never scored any other goal, Ronaldo would be the winner. But the ratio suggests that it's going to change probably in the future. But let's not focus on totals now. Although, look at, for example, league. 0.93 goals per game on Messi's side. It's higher than Wayne Gretzky has in NHL, and there is nobody near his statistics. And it's scoring goals in ice hockey is actually a little bit different than scoring goals in football. So we're talking about incredible statistics. Even for Ronaldo, 0.76 is a fantastic number, but 0.93, that's incredible. But let's just go to where I said we will drill into details, which is international level. Why Ronaldo has 78 goals, which is ratio 0.5, compared to 0.48 for Messi, although Messi has again less number of games, of course, and higher number of assists. But let's focus only on goals. Very simple and easy data. What's really interesting is this. As of October 1st, Messi has 812 points, goals and assists in his entire career, and Ronaldo has exactly the same number, 812. But they played very different number of games. 155 games less for Messi than Ronaldo, therefore ratios are in favor of Messi, of course. We covered that already, but let's go to some other areas like assists. Clearly, Messi is doing better. He has incredible number of dribblers. He's very exciting players and magicians, same as Ronaldo, but Messi does more of that, and passes, accuracy, all of that is for Messi. But when we get to international games, Argentina on Messi and Portugal for Ronaldo, Messi played 120 games, Ronaldo played 145 international games. How does it look here? Goals, Messi 58, Ronaldo 78. So goals per game, Ronaldo is better, 0.53. Let's split that and understand it better. We have to split the teams, the opponents they both played against, Messi for Argentina and Ronaldo for Portugal, on 3 different criteria. And that would be, of course, the quality of the teams. Top quality, medium quality, low quality. Top quality teams are the highest on FIFA rankings last 10 to 15 years, which is the relevant period for their performances in their career. There's no point to talk about Hungary in the 50s, 60s last century, because Messi and Ronaldo were not playing that time. So we're only comparing apples to apples. So the top quality teams are Germany, Brazil, Spain, Italy, Chile, and Uruguay, for example. The low quality teams on the other side are teams like Qatar, Andorra, Faroe Islands, Luxembourg, and many others. And those teams between the medium quality would be the teams like Czech Republic, Peru, although I'm kind of tough on Peru now because Peru is actually 12th on FIFA ranking as it is today. And they played fantastic last night against Argentina. But, I wouldn't say they are the top quality team compared completely last 10, 15 years. So just to split it, to be able to compare. And how does it look when we look at it from this point of view? Top quality teams. Messi played, in fact, 60 games against top quality teams, whilst Ronaldo's 37. So the percentage of those games in Messi's portfolio are 50%, whilst Ronaldo only 26. Messi scored 25 goals, Ronaldo 12. And the percentage of those goals against top team represent nearly 40, it's not nearly, it's exactly 43%. So it's not far from half of all the goals Messi ever scored for Argentina were against top teams. Whilst Ronaldo played 26% of games against top teams, but scored only 15% of his goals against top teams. Let's look at the medium quality teams. 53 Messi, 44 Ronaldo. And stats, 44% of total games played against medium, 30 Ronaldo. 29 goals scored Messi, 33 Ronaldo. So 50% of all his goals Messi scored were against medium teams, 42 Ronaldo. Biggest difference is low quality teams. Messi only played 7 games against low quality teams. Argentina just does not play against Luxembourg, Andorra, Latvia, and teams which are well above top 100 teams in the world, actually about above 150. Argentina would have to play teams like Aruba probably, or Suriname, and teams like that, but they don't play them in Copa America, they don't play them in qualification for World Cup. But the Portugal and many European teams, they actually do play a lot of games against very low quality teams and score incredibly high numbers of goals, which will never happen to South American teams unless they decide to play friendly against Tahiti, which they actually don't. So low quality teams, 7 games for Messi, 64 for Ronaldo. So 6% of Messi's games against low quality, 44 for Ronaldo, and Messi scored 4, which is 7% of his total goals, whilst Ronaldo scored 42% against low quality teams in his career for Portugal. That's the difference. And here we have some summary of the latest, let's say, 20 goals Messi scored against other opponents on international level for Argentina and Ronaldo for Portugal. Messi played against teams in black are teams which are still about fighting to qualify for World Cup 2018 in Russia. Red ones didn't make it already, and green, they're already there, like Mexico already qualified. So Messi scored 3 against Panama, 3 against Bolivia. This is sum up, so it doesn't have to be only one game. And 1 against pretty strong teams. All of them are still thinking of qualifying and hoping to qualify, except for Venezuela. Whilst Ronaldo scored 4 in 2 games against Armenia, 4 against Andorra, Faroe Islands, 4 against Latvia, 4 against Hungary, and then 1 against Wales, Sweden, Russia, and New Zealand. But honestly, they only 1 qualified so far, that's Russia, and that's a host. The others are still fighting to qualify, but the quality of games Messi had to play compared to Ronaldo, this is not Ronaldo's fault. He doesn't decide who he's going to play against. He just interprets the data to understand why suddenly that one ratio Messi has lower than Ronaldo, while he actually has a higher ratios in everything else. And the last goal, both scored against top quality team, was this year Messi against Chile, whilst Ronaldo's was against Belgium last year. They're both fantastic and brilliant players. I hope we will have them both in the World Cup. It actually is not 100% sure because Argentina has to win now against Ecuador, and Portugal will still fight, for the first spot in the group or maybe even playoffs later on. But I hope to have them both there. But this is the reason why Messi's ratios are different. If he played against the low quality team, same as Ronaldo, 64 games, I bet his ratios would look very different. Thanks for listening.